This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Taylor Kincaid. Thanks for joining us. Gary, we're glad you're here today.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Let's get our question today. So if my insurance claim has been resolved, what happens if I need future medical care related to my injury?
So let's back up on this a little bit and say I see a lot of situations where people think it's all resolved and it's not. And number one, I've said this 100 times, don't get in a hurry. There's no need to get in a hurry. I know the car needs to get taken care of if it's a car wreck kind of case, and that can be done separately, but there's two different cases. One's for the property damage and one is for any injury or personal claims. So you can resolve one without the other, and sometimes that's what's being done. You know, most of the time that's what's being done, and the insurance company's pretty straightforward about it. But I think people get confused about it sometimes and think they both have to be done at the same time, and they don't. So make sure you know what you're settling. And most of the time on property, you don't have to sign a release, so you won't be signing any documents. They're going to take care of it, put you in a rental car. Remember, you have a diminished value claim. Your car is now a wrecked car. It's been fixed, but it's not going to have the same value, and insurance companies owe for that. So what have you really settled? Sometimes I've seen this where there's a vague promise of something, like, oh, we're going to take care of medical bills, we're going to give you some money now. It's kind of, you know, not really defined.
Yeah.
In that situation, you haven't settled anything. So don't think you have. You know, you're not confined to that. If things start to escalate and your doctor's sending you somewhere else now, you go, well, all right, I don't think this has got it. Then you need to talk to a lawyer because they're going to tell you settled, but the truth is you probably didn't. So be careful about that. And, you know, you just got to know what you're signing. So get it in writing. If a promise is made, get it in writing so you can look at it. And that's kind of my tips on that. Know what you have know what you're doing, and don't get in a hurry.
And so after all of that, if you do need that future medical care, what's that next step?
Well, and that was the question, and I avoided that. But you know, if you sign away all these things, if you sign a release, you could impact other claims against other potential defendants. You could impact your claims for uninsured motorist coverage. You could impact your claim for med pay. And you certainly have probably shut off your ability to get compensation for future medical. So, you know, generally, this is not gospel, but you get 2 years to file a lawsuit, okay. So you don't have to do anything in the first months. Take your time, make sure you know what the future holds before you make a deal.
Yeah, get everything in line and then take your great advice.
Right.
All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you all on the next Legal Break.
This has been Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.